Okay, we are team number 1, and this is our script.
For the French authorities and the Mexican embassy declared to be a Mexican or legal with address to listen and receive notification of Francois 1245 Paris, France, being Mexican and enjoyment his civil and political rights to send a request to appeal authorities for a trial and the first stance by the French laws and the protection of human rights according to international agreements for the protection of persons deprived of their rights and their liberty, freedom and crimes committed abroad in the foreign countries. Therefore, I declare myself innocent in the case and I ask according to the procedural processes be carried out according to the French laws in accordance with the laws determined by the Foreign Affairs Secretary in protect my privacy, assents, and assents abroad.
Jose Martinez is found guilty after finding evidence of the crime committed. The government of Mexico requires the French government to extradite the alleged culprit after leaving our country when committing the crime and fleeing the respective authorities. If the citizen were seen in your country, we will be completely to return him to Mexico to continue his process. For Mexico is so important that your government respond to this request as soon as possible and give the corresponding follow-up to this delicate situation, taking into account of the politics between our countries.
The Mexican state, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, requests to the French authorities the extradition of Mr. Jose Martinez Hernandez, who is accused of the crime of first-degree murder committed on September 19, 2021 in the city of Monterrey, Nuevo León, against the Mexican citizen identified as Viviana Flores. He is also allegedly responsible for the intentional homicide of 5 more Mexican citizens who were killed the same day and were related to the above-mentioned victim. However, to confirm this, we need to perform DNA test to Mr. Martinez since several witnesses point to him as responsible for the facts. If found guilty of the contested crimes, after the corresponding judicial process, could face a sentence of up to 60 years in prison, as dictated by our laws. In order to conduct the relevant investigations and comply with applicable law, we need to work hand in hand with the French government.
Also, the 2 accomplices of French origin who were a part of those murders are asked for the order to take legal action, saying this is a serious crime for the Mexican government and with sentences of maximum by 50 years after proving the other 5 murders, apart from the one that is already there being indicated. If both nations reach an agreement on what to do about the accused, a peaceful solution can be reached where both nations work together.
The French government first thought that Jose Martinez Hernandez's experience was unfair, but after hearing everything that happened and hearing a statement a day before from a young French woman, the name was Jolette Pierre, he accepted the request of the Mexican government. If they were more empathetic about the situation, another scenario will be seen.
Okay. We've given the situation a thorough check, so we can analyze the information as well as the evidence that was provided by the Mexican authorities. At all times, we shall remain impartial in a conflict of this sort. If we were to find anything against him among the evidence that was provided by the Mexican government, we would be in the position to act according to the guidelines of our treaty with Mexico. We will honor our treaty of extradition with Mexico regarding the guidelines previously stated on the extradition treaty between the government of the United Mexican States and the government of the French Republic. We should also punctualize that in the case we do not find blunt evidence of such acts the Mexican government claims, we should not grant extradition for the suspect. Nevertheless, rest assured that we will do anything in our power to finish our research as soon as possible, this to prevent the case from dragging on too long.
Also, as we listen the crimes that Martinez is presumed guilty of, which involves the life of two young French ladies, according to the need of Mexican government, we will take the DNA tests, and to be sure, we will send you the original results and we will keep a copy of them. If Jose Martinez is guilty of those crimes, we will be sure to fulfill his sentence and might be closer with the Mexican government. As a country that preaches with the example of freedom and dignity, we do not accept that in the case of a crime, still living free, because the lives who have taken, they will want back again. We hope that justice will have success in Mexico, and we hope to keep fighting against justice to give freedom, peace, and strength to the people of our nations. This is not about political protection. This is about a topic of security, even for the people from France. Living with a person who had taken the life of 6 people, it's a red flag to our society, a danger. This is not about racism. This is not about where we are you from. This is about human rights and the respect of them. Thank you.